Steamrollers presents
The Steamrollers
Adventure Podcast
contains mature language
and situations.
Discretion
is advised.
What up, fuckers?
Hello, and welcome to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast. It's an adventure that plays like a comedy within the shell of a role-playing game.
That is a good way to put that, Michael.
Thanks, Robbie. Hey, where are Boris and Nissa?
Nissa borrowed your car to take him to his dance lesson.
Oh. Okay. He's still sticking with that, huh?
Yes, I have seen him practice. He is really good.
Huh. Go figure.
Yeah, but it's just me and the kid today. We're not doing an episode, right? I mean, we just did one of those like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Michael, what gives?
Well, I'm glad you brought it up. Rigg Stories Transmedia Productions, or what I call myself when I'm producing this show, the audio drama Copperheart, and the YouTube animated comedy Whiskey Tango Furball, is building back up. As you guys know, it's been a really rough 4 years for me.
I am sure if Boris were here, he would say something about you whining about the COVID.
No, it's not about COVID, though that was a depression additive.
Did this have to do with the fact that you...
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't ask. I'm not going to air all that in public. The patrons know my story, and they are my personal heroes. In fact, Robbie, when we thank the Patreon members later, let's throw in a shout to the Iron level as well. A lot of people, various levels, have reached out to me, and they've all been very, very, very good and kind. That's why I call them family.
Okie doke.
You finally watching Fallout there, kid?
Only up to a point. I got scared when those thumb-sized bombs went off.
That was like in the first 5 minutes.
Guys.
I know, I could not watch no more.
Guys.
Did you know I'm the one who told Ella Purnell to say okie doke anytime
Guys.
that she... What?
We have a show to do.
Oh, are we still doing that?
Yes.
Okie doke.
Anyway, part of building Rigg Stories back up means that all 3 of our shows will now get releases twice a month.
Ain't that what it was for the furballs before?
Yeah, but it was going to drop down to monthly because I needed the production time.
But do you not still need the production times?
I do, yeah, but it's all in how you manage your workload and your time. I mean, with everything I didn't say about the past 4 years, I really wound back everything to allow myself time to reconfigure and renew myself. I took a lot of time, and I feel a lot better.
Ah, yoga.
And if Boris were here, that comment would lead to another 15 minutes of him calling me fat.
You are just big-boned.
Nah, he's morbidly obese.
Ouch, Ben. But yeah, as the spectrum of name-calling goes, that's me. Can we get on with the show, please?
Are we still doing that?
Haven't you been paying attention, Robbie? Protocol?
Protocol 404. File not found.
Wait, aren't we on 403?
We are, but it is about merch, and you have not yet added anything new, have you?
No, I haven't. Still, if new listeners want to check out our goodies, you can head over to rigstories.com and navigate to our store. You can also contact the show through the site and talk to me or the robots.
You can also email us at steamrollersadventurepodcast@gmail.com, subject line, Boris, to add your name to the petition.
Oh, yeah, what was that about?
He wants to be allowed free speech. He already has that, same as you.
Tubbo.
Hey.
I was just testing.
Not exactly what that amendment stands for, but okay.
Without Nissa, who is going to do the previously on?
I will. Ben, start the Victrolograph.
Already cranking it. But hurry up so you hit the post.
What?
The sweet spot, hurry up.
I don't know what you're
saying. Now.
Okay, previously on the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast, Martin Barnett, along with Holly the Fairy Witch and her little companions Onyx the Baby Dragon and Toby the Mystical Automaton, met the owner of Barber Airfield, where they'd landed to refuel. Mr. Barber offers to sell Martin one of his larger planes and sends the two off on horseback to spend the night in the partially bombed-out town of Gracefield, Illinois, while he gets the new plane Skyworthy. We now join Holly and Martin as they enter the town, only to find something strange going on inside.
Oh, sounds like a good one.
I think so. Robin pulled off some amazing feats with Holly in this one.
No spoilers, Michael. Here, Ben. Here is the cylinder for the Victrola.
Awesome. Season 4, episode 286.
Hey, what up, fuckers? Did I miss anything? Never mind. Tell me later. I'm going to my room to cool down and check my petition.
No, Boris. No, come here. Come here.
Fuck you.
as I was saying, episode 286, chapter 7, Wings and Teeth.
You're listening to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast, a steampunk actual play tabletop role-playing comedy show based on the fiction of Michael J. Rigg. Now, let the adventures continue.
Why am I humming?
Is it not working?
Humming. Hello.
Did you change something?
There we go. No, this microphone's a little off center and it's kind of low.
Oh,
Low.
you gotta jump into it.
Low. Hello.
Where's that boy with the pizza?
George is not going to be here today.
Oh, damn it. I had a big tip for him, too.
I'll bet you did. Anyway, let's get right into the action. Hi, I'm Mike the Storycrafter. I'm here with Ray and Robin playing Martin and Holly, and let's go. Bam! Woo!
Hi, I'm Martin Barnett.
Yeah, I covered that.
Oh, I'm just retelling it to the fans who want to hear me. After all, I am a world-famous traveler.
All of the fan you have. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hi, whoever you are.
All right. So when we last left, Martin and Holly,
Right into the town.
you were riding horses into town. Horses that you got on the Barber Ranch airfield.
Just like a Western now. Do I have a hat?
A what?
Western.
What do you call that thing you carry around that emits light?
A flashlight?
No, it's got like
A torch?
No, keep coming. The thing that
A
Martin
lantern?
There you go. Is it a Western lantern?
That's what we do on the farm down in Iowa.
It's time for a Shroud flashback.
I'm going to kind of lunge towards it. I'm going to drop the lantern, put both my hands on the poker, and lunge towards it. The torch, lantern, whatever.
Lantern. The lantern. He said lantern.
Same thing.
Take a drink, folks.
This has been a Shroud flashback.
Be slapping
Ray is
around.
dyslexic only when it comes to the letters E-R and N at the end of words.
Oh, why do you use those?
It's or U-R and N. Or E-R and N.
I see.
Yeah. Lantern.
Lantern. See, that's so generic city.
Ray's like, we're doing my way.
Yeah.
Lantern.
Country.
Right. Spill it.
L.A. Turn.
All right. That's enough clowning. That's enough clowning. That's enough clowning out of you. All right. Yeah, the short horse meandering into town. There's a few other horses here. One or two cars with awooga horns.
Oh, wow.
A couple of Model Ts. Can't leave that one in.
You okay over there?
I'm delicious. You couldn't tell? All right. Yeah. All right. And in the town, you see an assortment of businesses. Like, you might have open, closed, closed, open, closed, open, closed, 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 open, closed, open. You know, there's a smattering of business still working. Most of them are things people need every day, like clothing stores. There are two weapon stores here that are open. What do you call it? The livery and the stables. That's open. There's a tobacconist. Yeah, but things like there's an herbalist that's been bombed out. There's a dentist's office that's been bombed out. Furniture store has been bombed out.
Wow.
So yeah. What were you looking for?
I need to go to the bank. Then after that, I'll have to look for some place where I can get some goods.
Holly, how about you?
Need some magic tape.
I do need some magic tape, and yeah, bank would not be a bad idea either, because
Oh, we're gonna rob it, aren't we?
yeah,
You guys could do Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Oh, that would be sweet. We don't have a car, though. We got these horses. Probably outrun most of the stuff.
Like Bonnie and Clyde meet Butch and Sundance and their pet dragon.
Seeing as her old bank was in Halo, and she's
Carrying around
quite a bit of loose change right now.
Yeah.
So
That's okay if some of it fell out of my plane.
no, that's the two priorities really. Some thank for Toby, seeing as he does like to talk, and bank.
Okay.
Clothes was like she did kind of leave Halo with not much. Not that she had that much before, but
Get a new wardrobe for the road.
yeah.
Something
Change of
stylish.
clothes wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, there are some clothing stores, and of course the Gracefield Hotel here in Gracefield, Illinois. Not a real place. Don't look it up, Rupert.
Yeah, in case we need to stay for a day or two.
Yeah, well, the plane won't be ready until tomorrow.
Okay, at least overnight.
You notice all throughout the town there are posters posted in windows, even on some of the bombed out buildings, that say, "Warning, all residents must retire indoors and extinguish all lights before sundown."
Wow. Oh, Bob didn't say nothing about that.
No, he didn't. That's because Bob's a vampire. He's the reason they're doing it.
Okay.
Right.
I'll inquire when I go into the bank then about the posters I saw.
Okay, we can start with both of you going into the bank.
Sure. I'll even hold the door.
Oh!
Well, I'll tell you the dragon. The dragon's giving me that spook eye.
Yeah, sitting on Holly's shoulder. Yeah, the dragon just gives you the spook eye as you go past, but wags your tail a little bit and gives you
cut that out.
Oh, play.
There are a couple of patrons here. There's a woman in a country dress waiting at a teller. There's two teller windows, one teller.
Okay.
There's offices in the back, and the safe is probably in the vault is probably in the back. And this, by the way, is the Tuscherbank.
Tuscherbank.
Tucherbank, Tucherbank. It's a private bank.
Okay.
But they do advertise that they have they can access your funds regardless of whatever whatever bank you want to use. They advertise free wiring of funds.
Oh wow.
To any other bank.
I might have to start living here.
Yeah. Now, okay, so the one patron is a woman in a country dress, and she's having a nice chat with the little old man behind the teller window. He's got round spectacles that are down at the end of his nose, and he's got like the garters on his sleeves, like the old-timey, Old West kind of stuff. He's got a paisley vest with black and gold patterns on it. The other patron is standing at the empty teller window. You assume he's waiting for the other teller to come out of the vault or something. He's wearing a gray suit that the jacket seems fine, I guess, but the trousers are a little wrinkly and they are filthy from like the mid-calf down, like he'd been wading through a mud puddle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is also barefoot.
Strange.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to look around the bank because I was going to just be last in line. Take care of my business last after everybody else.
Holly, what do you want to do? You want to step up behind the woman or behind the guy with the filthy legs? And by the way, Onyx is getting bad vibes.
I was just thinking now.
Even doing a little bit of throat clicks, trying to make some fire.
Cheers. Okay. Yeah, actually, Ollie's changed her mind about this bank. She's going to try and tell Martin what Onyx is thinking, and that we should probably go out and find somewhere else, because there's something not good going on here.
What do you do, Martin?
Well, this is the only bank.
That's true, it is the only bank here.
Besides, how bad could it be? Just some guy who probably wants his $5 out of the bank.
Just then, the little old man says, just a moment, Charlotte. Turns to the guy in the gray suit and says, I told you, sir, I'm the only teller here today. The guy continues standing waiting. Little old guy just shrugs and continues talking to Charlotte. And as she glances back and notices that you two had come in, and she gets one of the oh my kind of things when she sees the dragon.
Oh.
She quickly grabs her funds and tucks them into her little change purse and heads out.
Scared of a little dragon.
As she heads out, you guys see the guy in the gray suit slowly turns his head to watch her, and when his head's turned as far as it can go, the top part of his body turns, and then when the top part of his body can't turn anymore, his lower half starts to turn. So he's just like almost magnetically following her. He has a gaunt gray face,
and it's
dark eyes.
He's not a cogman or anything?
No, he does. He's not.
Doesn't appear to be?
He could be a cogman, but he doesn't,
Because he moves pretty strange.
Right, because he does move strange, yeah. Could be a broken cogman, you don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on him then.
Yeah, he's following the lady out.
Oh, he's walking behind her?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to follow him.
At a distance. Okay. Holly, what do you want to do? The teller looks to you and says, yes, miss?
I'm going to follow,
Okay.
actually. Kind of go with Martin again, kind of keeping my distance.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking as well, like, where's Toby right now? Is he like... I was just wondering what he was thinking.
Oh, Toby's where you want him to be. Would you like them to trundle along behind you?
Trundle along.
Okay.
Has he, like, is he saying anything?
Nope.
Now he doesn't speak.
Yeah. He's used up the rest of his tape, obviously. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Just to make this interesting, let's roll and see how he's doing with his tape. Let's say he did 12. Say he did about. I'd say he did. Well, I'll just go with 12 inches on the horse report, and that's out of a total of 21.
21 feet or inches?
Inches.
So what does it have left?
9.
9 inches?
Mm-hmm. Same as me.
No comment.
Welcome to Scrap After Dark, kids.
Hey, welcome to SRAP ASMR After Dark. SRAP, where the S stands for stroking. The R stands for rectal. Never mind. That's all right, let's continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing from Toby. If he does start chatting again, that'll be the last thing he says. I'm done.
That could be a blessing.
Conserving his tape.
Or, I'm going to roll. Because Toby's an interesting little dude.
That he is.
Uh-oh.
He is starting to talk. You look to see what
What's he saying?
There... It would translate to
I'm almost out of tape. Is that what
Yeah.
I am almost out of tea.
Yeah.
No, it would translate to, if you put it into a machine, it would regurgitate a musical staff with notes on it. Toby's whistling.
Whistling?
Yeah, basically. It's the little ticker tape steampunk robot version of... Because the only thing Toby knows is by duplicating other people. In fact, we could even say that there was a guy walking down the street and he was whistling and Toby's duplicated it. Except he's using up his last 7 inches of tape to do it. Or 9. You stop him?
Stop him from whistling, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Stop wasting more tape.
Stop that, Toby.
All right, roll a 20.
Okay. Oh, 18.
Ooh, okay. You stopped him before he can get more than an inch out, so down to 8. All right. Oh yeah, and Onyx is really about the guy in the gray suit. The woman doesn't seem to notice he's following her at a relatively good distance. Some people are like giving him a double take because of the dirty trousers and the fact he's barefoot.
Yeah.
And he's also walking, clutching his belt, as if he's Martin Barnett on a bender, knowing his pants are going to fall down at any moment.
I see. Well, I'm not going to be that far behind him.
Okay.
I want to be able to take action if he does something. So.
Okay.
But I'm walking behind him, noting what he's doing. If he's looking around, or if he's just straight.
Yeah, his eyes are glued on her.
Well, she did just take some money out, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what he's after.
Could be. She's like heading towards a less populated part of the town, beyond which there are some residences.
Okay.
And there's nothing going on there, so she's probably walking home.
Okay.
And, fewer and fewer people.
All right. While we're walking, I'm just going to take note of anything that might be open that I might want to stop by later.
Sure. There's all kinds of stuff. You want to have your hair done?
No, I don't need my hair done.
You do pass the hotel.
Ah.
And the interesting thing you both notice about the hotel is it has shuttered windows, most of which are closed, and the ones that are open, beyond them, you could see thick black curtains.
Wow.
And you'll recall the posters
Yes.
all over town say, go inside and extinguish all lights.
Right.
Any idea what time it is?
Late afternoon.
Oh, it's only like, what, a couple hours?
Yeah.
Before dusk?
Yep.
All right.
Holly, anything you want to do whilst you two are pursuing this guy?
Was just thinking now, looking at my character sheet. Can I use my sight unseen to try and sort of learn more about this man, or try to like figure out what's going on?
Sure. Sight unseen, seeing what isn't there. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. And say again how you wanted to direct that?
Just to sort of learn more about this man and try to figure out what kind of threat he is for like an eventual sort of confrontation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. All right, this is good. All right, you have an option. You can spend a white chip and then roll, and the white chip will give you an extremely detailed flourish. Or you can just roll for it, and let's see. Since it's not like an immediate thing that you have to like hurry up and jump on right now, you could take like a double look, which means I'll give you advantage on your roll. Either an advantage on your roll or one roll and a white chip. A 1 on either one will kill it.
Let's go for the white chip, I think.
Okay.
Good idea.
If you regret that.
Be nice to get as much information as you can.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Just in case.
yeah,
Maybe he's just selling cookies. I don't know.
that was
8.
sight unseen. You also get do you want to use on your roll? Do you want to use the D6 or the +3?
D6.
Okay.
Go for the riskier choice.
Okay, roll for it.
15 altogether, but a 2 on the D6. So.
You needed a 14.
Ooh.
Oh, I've got 15.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, you get like you practically feel your skin bristling with the power of this spell, and you immediately regret doing it. Because you are back in time, looking through the man's eyes the previous evening, and he's standing in the study of what appears to be a wealthy man. You say that because it's got like a library, and he's holding a snifter of brandy, and there's a cigar butt burning in an ashtray, and he's got like a fancy ascot, and the ascot has like a pin in it with a black gemstone surrounded by diamonds. He's got a smoking jacket on, and he appears to be a very well-kept gentleman with slightly pointed ears and red eyes. And he says to you, well, to the man, but you're seeing what the man saw. He says to him,
Get me as much money as you can from the people of the town and get rid of their bodies.
And in your voice / the man's voice stammers, how?
Eat them.
No.
Yeah. So he is, all right, new character type here, folks. Or new creature type, I mean. Because you got your Morthans, you got your Surrigans, you got your Fairy Witches, you got this guy is what's called a Thrallspark. A Thrallspark is someone who's under the direct control or spell of a warlock.
Oh.
Completely human, just under a spell. Unlike Morthans and Surrigans, Surrigans are copies of people, and Morthans are like the living dead. This guy is just a normal guy, and if the warlock who's got him lets him go, he'll return to his normal life and probably go, where the fuck are my shoes and why are my pants dirty?
Does he have any special powers?
None. Except it's possible The warlock can see through his eyes.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so what's Holly going to do with that information? First of all, roll a 20, because that was rather powerful and stunning. So roll a 20 against your...
Mortality?
Toughness.
Oh, thought she'd pass out.
So you got a D4.
20 to D4.
Mm-hmm.
Does Holly scream?
Ooh, that is 22 altogether.
Ooh! You get another black chip.
Yay.
And the vision was so powerful, it blinded you for a moment while you were walking, and you almost stumbled off the wooden walkway and were moving in a direction away from Martin, as Martin's following the guy following the woman. But you caught yourself. Good roll.
Wow.
Wow.
And Onyx hisses, because Onyx knows what you just saw.
Of course. Okay. Yes, Toby. He's still whistling.
Whoops. All right. Roll a four-sider.
Toby, really?
Mm-hmm.
Four-sider. 3.
There are now 5 inches left.
Oh.
Toby! Time to be whistling. Toby.
He's writing, this is what, you stop me when you've heard enough. I space COULD apostrophe NT space HELP.
Okay, Toby, stop.
I was going to say, I couldn't help it. Okay, roll another four-sider.
It's like determined for him to like use up all this tape. 2.
There's 3 inches left. All right.
Well, just wait and see what happens when he runs out.
Yeah, maybe you'll explode or something.
Yeah.
No more whistling.
Maybe the tape was all just bullshit, and as soon as he runs out, he'll say,
excuse me, I need more tape.
Yeah.
You can talk?
The whole time.
It'll just be non-stop whistling 24/7.
It's like Toby is programmed to talk, but the only thing Toby can say is,
need more tape.
All right. Yes, so what do you do with that information that you've learned?
Tell Martin so we can be prepared because something's going to happen.
Are your wings still under your jacket?
Yes.
I'm going to walk up to the guy.
Ooh, okay.
Put my hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
My monster hand.
Oh.
This is not going.
God damn it, Ray. All right.
I didn't say I was going to hurt him.
And I quote, the left glass arm is plus 10 to hit. So the Storycrafter will tell you to add 10 to actions using your new glass arm until these abilities are no longer a mystery and can be controlled until then. Here are some facts. It looks like a normal arm. When you use it, it appears as shiny black obsidian glass, musculature, and bone. Whatever you're going to try to do, you have to add 10 to the roll.
I was just going to put my hand on him to stop him.
Okay. Roll a 20 plus 10.
Oh.
This is Karen Heimdahl. I voiced Adrian Booth on Copperheart. And you are listening to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast.
Okay, Robbles, let's do the intermish.
What about Nissa? She always does these with me.
A bird pooped on the car, so she's washing it.
Oh, do you want to thank the Patreons or shall I?
I'll do it. Thanks, Bobbikins. All right, thank you to all of the following Patreon members who have made this show possible and who continue to make all of the Rigg Stories productions possible. My thanks goes out to Alan Farkas, Andrea Pena, Ann McMicken, Brad Mack, Christopher Durback, Shirlington Beescoat, Delta Alpha, Eric McNichol, George Pecenica, George Stenkow, Giannis Veston, Jared Mosman, Irritating Fog, Jeff Fogg, Keely Wood, Mad Zag, Martin Saville, Michael Rodden, Michael Velez, Michael West, Pack Mule, Rachel Krislov, Ray Volk, Robin, Rupert Faullhurst, Ryan Smith, Flub 2, Sarah Elkins, Shalom West, and Tim George.
We now continue with episode 286, chapter 7, Wings and Teeth.
Which is sponsored by patron Brad Mack and co-produced by George Pecenica. If you'd like to sponsor an episode, become a Patreon member over at patreon.com/rigstories.
Greetings! This is Rodriguez El Cazaro, and you are listening to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast.
25 total.
Woo! And another black chip. Nope, 25 is a red chip. Okay. Yeah, you put your hand on his shoulder to stop him. He has no intentions of stopping, but he immediately starts to curl up under the pain and pressure that your arm is forcing onto his shoulder, and continuing to hold him there will probably break his collarbone. He's starting to turn towards you. You've got his attention.
Since he's turning towards me, I'll loosen my grip on him.
Okay.
And let him turn. I'll say, can I help you with something? You seem to be following that woman.
Okay, both of you roll 20s, but don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
And between the two of you, well, I guess, which one of you got the highest? What did you get?
8.
12.
Okay, we'll go with the 12. Wasn't good enough. I was checking to see if you'd broken the spell.
Oh.
Because of the pain. It came close.
I see.
You eased up, so he's like, unhand me.
Why were you following that woman?
Let me go.
I'll ask you one more time. Why were you following that woman?
Roll for initiative. Let's go with a 12-sider. We haven't used one of those yet, have we?
12-sider.
Everybody roll a 12. Everybody was kung fu fighting with a glass arm.
6.
Okay. Holly, what'd you get?
1.
Ooh! Okay, so the order is going to be Martin, Thrall, then Holly. So Holly, you got time to think about what you're going to do. If Martin doesn't kill this poor man who is just under the spell of a...
I don't know that, but yeah.
Yeah, you do. Didn't Holly
that's right. Holly told me.
Yeah.
I have a short memory span these days.
All right, so what are you going to do, Martin? He is drawing a pair of scissors from his trousers.
Is that what he uses?
He can use as a knife, and it is bloodied. He's already
apparently
eaten somebody in town.
I am going to open hand slap him with my right hand, the opposite hand of my
not the
monster.
Just take his head off.
No, just a good hard slap to the face.
All right.
That's my intention.
Okay. Strength.
Oh, yeah, I have fisticuffs.
Too. Yeah. Do you want to use that +3 or the D6?
We'll just use the +3. I don't want to take his head off.
That's you won't. Okay. You don't have an X there, so.
Oh, that's true.
All right. So roll a 20 +3.
Oh, 6 total. Not quite as good that time. I wasn't trying to really hurt him.
Okay. He swung his head out of the way. You
missed him. Oh!
And he's he's going to stab you with the scissors.
Oh, you bitch. It's on now.
He whiffed it.
Oh.
Yeah. You go to slap him. He swung his face out of the way. He goes to stab you with the knife. He managed to do one of those hop steps back to miss the slash. And now it is Holly / Onyx / Toby's turn. Yeah.
Danger.
WAT out of tape.
Yeah. Question.
Yes.
Which might be a stupid question.
No. No such thing. Go for it.
Is there anything that Holly could potentially do to try and sort of loosen this warlock's the warlock's grip on this man?
Yes.
Kind of undo or try to undo this spell?
Yes, you certainly can. Yeah, absolutely you can.
What you would like to do.
If this warlock was Faullhurst, I'd say give me all of your white chips, and you need an 18 or better.
That wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, but this guy is one of the new blood warlocks, even though he's a failed male crop because he's got the little pointed ears. So that puts him about there. So yes, you could use a white chip or white chips if you wanted to. You also have your regular chips, which you can use at any time before or after a roll. And This will be under... I was like, air cars and airships. That's not Holly.
No, she has wings. She doesn't need to take it.
We'll say you can apply your resistance to anti-magic. Your defense versus magic, you can apply that to another person. We'll say that you can use that, and that's a +2.
Okay.
Unless you see something that you think might be better. Under appeal, you've got charm. You can try to use a charm spell to break his attention.
Yeah.
Charm enemy. That's a higher ability, and that's got a +3 or a d6.
Okay.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
I better turn away.
All right. Instead, you charm Martin Barnett. He grabs the guy and gives him a deep kiss. Sarah, Sonny. All right, roll a 20.
Do I have my D6 to that?
Yes, or the +3, either one.
Let's go for the D6. I got a 3 and a 3.
Ooh,
6.
that didn't work. Do you have any chips that you want to add to it? If you had a blue chip, you can roll
Oh,
advantage.
yes.
Or a gold.
I do have a blue chip. Yes, let's use that blue chip.
All right, roll those two again.
That's a lot better. 16 and a 6, which is... Ooh, I can't maths. 22.
All right, that's another black chip.
Yeah.
Back at you. And it worked. All right, so quick slap misses, slash with scissors misses, and then all of a sudden you see the guy's eyes go wide. He drops the scissors and kind of stumbles back.
Wow, it worked.
he turns like, did you see the power of the wind from my slap? And Onyx's claws digging into your shoulder loosen up, and she starts to wag her tail.
Aww.
Empty tape boy is trying to say good job.
Empty tape boy.
Maybe you don't want to put tape in him because without the spool mechanism, sounds like Chopper.
Nice.
Okay, now what do you do?
I'll say, who are you? You remember what you're going to do? Why were you following that woman?
What woman? And she's gone. She turned a corner. She's gonna make it home. Guy's name is Kelso.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Jeff Kelso.
Jeff Kelso.
Where am I? What happened to my what happened to my feet? Where are my shoes? He's like looking around for shoes, and he's like,
I'm gonna ask him about those scissors. What's with those scissors?
What scissors?
In your hand.
You dropped them.
Oh, you dropped them.
Yeah.
Here, let me pick them up for you.
He like holds his hands up like, no. And it's like, I just came out of a blackout. Now this guy's gonna stab me.
Holly's gonna step in and just she wants to explain what she saw. So she's gonna tell the man that he was under a spell by a warlock, but he's okay now, and just ask him if he remembers what happened, like what he remembers.
Yeah, I thought there was something creepy about that place. He looks around as if he lost something else. He goes, my case, my hat. He is a door-to-door salesman, and he says he had knocked at the door of a large house at the other end of town that none of the other salesmen ever go to, but he's like, it looked like this guy had money. A lot of people talk about weird old man Hendrike, but I wasn't afraid. I went there to try to sell him. Toby's probably going to try.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say what he's going to say.
Yeah.
But it was probably something inane like, what was he selling?
Yeah. The question everybody wants to know, Toby.
You're going to need to buy a lot of tape for this guy. Yeah, so apparently there's a warlock in this town on the other end. Now, in Gracefield, Illinois, again, fictional town, there is a bad side of the tracks. But here's the interesting thing. Here, the bad side of the tracks is mostly emptied, gutted, looted mansions. Former wealthy part of town, now in a complete rundown. The rundown part of the town, part you're in now where the lady lives, is like ramshackle houses and stuff, but it's in a lot better condition. And Holly, with the trailing remnants of your vision and connection with the guy, you got a pretty good view in your mind of what the front of the house looks like and his address number.
Oh wow, so she knows where. Ooh, okay.
Send Onyx and play your rage card.
Yeah. Bye, Onyx. Have fun.
Is there anything else Kelso knows?
Poor baby.
No, that's it. I'm just got a really bad taste in my mouth. He doesn't realize he ate a person.
You live in town?
Yeah. Where am I? Behind the old Victrolograph Theater. I live on that block. That way. How did I get here? What was I doing?
Do you have a family there?
No, it's just me, single man. Oh my God, Sarah, not your Sarah. He starts heading off that direction towards his house.
Must be a cat.
No.
Dog?
No. Girlfriend.
Oh.
Live next door to him.
Oh.
Sorry, lives next door to him.
Oh, I got bank to go to.
Let Kelso's story unfold on its own.
Well, I could follow up on this and see where it goes.
Holly, what do you want to do?
I want to go fight a warlock.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought she was going to go shopping, but no, a warlock.
Very bad idea.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, she knows where he lives now, and just kind of knowing that this is like going to happen again. This warlock's obviously on a mission.
Do fairy witches and warlocks have a history or anything like that? Do they despise each other? Do they trust each other?
Warlocks and witches are natural enemies.
All witches.
Yes, all witches.
Okay.
Fairy witches may be even worse, because the legend is that fairy witches do not exist as, regular witches and even crops were once little girls who are turned into what they are. Fairy witches just are. Rumor has it, they're either born of the illegitimate coupling of a clockwork carpenter and a human, or that they were just formed out of magic in a swamp somewhere. Or some combination of the two.
Like Yoda.
Yeah, they're all born as they're all born as Grogu.
All right.
So you guys are going to split the party.
I suppose I'll follow this guy along and see where
Okay.
it leads. Make sure he gets home okay.
All right.
Is Holly going to go fight
Well, you don't know you're following the guy, but if you glance back, you see she's heading in a different direction.
No.
She's heading towards that part of the town that he referenced, where he was. And Onyx takes off from her shoulder and starts flying in that direction.
I'll take note of that because I'll head there next.
Okay. Ooh. All right, we can keep going.
That's where the music picks up, isn't it?
Yep. All right. Since Martin's been piping up an awful lot, he's getting a plane. Let's go with Holly and do like a vertical wipe on the screen to forward time, slightly darker, a little bit later in the afternoon. And yeah, maybe these posters were about the warlock. Maybe the warlock walks the streets at night.
Yeah, maybe. I was just thinking that.
Yeah. All right, you go to the house. You see it exactly. It's almost like you lived on this street. You know exactly where it is because it's, how clear it was in poor Jeff Kelso's head.
Tell me you're selling something.
Yeah.
And Onyx is actually perched on the little like the awning roof above the door, and you get like a cold feeling the closer you get. What are you going to do? Oh, sorry.
Are there any like open windows or any way that Onyx could get in to the house first? Kind of sneak in.
That Onyx could get in? There are attic vents.
Just Onyx. I'm not thinking of Holly do that. Just Onyx kind of sneak in and just kind of have a look around.
There are attic vents, and it's possible Onyx could get in that way.
Okay.
Along with the other bats.
You don't see any. Actually, roll a 20 for your observation because there's something else here.
10.
You notice this house, like the hotel, also has thick black curtains in every window.
Interesting.
They're all closed.
Could just be doing that to like fit in, possibly
along.
not raise.
Yes.
Yeah, not raise suspicion, possibly.
Good thinking.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause what I'm thinking is, if Holly sends in Onyx first, and then kind of communicate, or then Onyx to kind of communicate with Holly what she's seeing before Holly then goes in.
Okay. All right. So Onyx climbs up the trellis on the outside of the house towards the attic vents, and you see her, like, she can get her head in there, but the slot's not quite big enough. Now, if Onyx was made from, say, a raccoon or a rat's animal material, she'd be able to easily slip into little tiny spaces. But in this case, Onyx grabs one of the vent shingles and just rips it off so that she can climb in.
Good go.
This little piece of wood just clatters to the ground, and she is inside the house.
Okay.
It's an old Victorian house. And through her eyes, you can see, because you do have, like, animal sight or something, don't you? You do?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. As well as the connection. So, yeah, roll advantage on your effort with animal sight. You can use a D6 or the +2.
That is a 15.
Got it. You now have the capability during this encounter to simultaneously see, as if through Onyx's eyes is kind of like a 20% overlay. You can see through both of your eyes at the same time. If you like squint, you can concentrate more on Onyx's vision. With your eyes wide open, Onyx is just sort of like an overlay. And you can see from her point of view in the old house's attic what you typically find in horror movies. It's like cobwebs everywhere. There's dress dummies and furniture covered with sheets, like a couple old steamer trunks covered with dust.
A big mirror?
And a big mirror. Oh, there's always a big mirror, yeah.
That's bad vibes all around.
Big mirror. God, Ray got it. Of course, big mirror.
Started. Okay. And is Onyx able to get out of the attic?
Oh, yeah.
Preferably without kind of destroying the place.
Yeah, you can see that Onyx has found a hatch with one of those rolling ladders on it.
Okay.
And she is about to make noise.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, you see that Onyx, like, jumped on the hatch. It slammed open, the ladder slid down, Onyx rolled down the rungs, the ladder slid back up and slammed shut. And then through Onyx's ears, you're picking up the sound of quick footfalls from the floor below.
Okay. All right. Holly's going to take advantage of this distraction and try to get into the house. Just through the door, not by, like, sneaking in.
Okay.
She's hoping whoever's in the house has gone upstairs.
Yeah, he's heading that way.
What that noise was.
He's heading that way. The door is locked. What do you want to do?
Kick it open.
She can magic it open.
Magic it open, yes.
Okay, roll a 20.
I mean, have it explode off its hinges magic-wise. That's what you need.
You could add a D6. Yeah.
And a D6.
Yeah.
So 14 altogether.
Okay.
Did it work?
When you try the handle again, there's a loud breaking clang. It didn't really break it, it's just that the lock disengaged at the same time you twisted it and the door opens.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes. It smells of iron in here.
Like blood?
Like blood, yeah.
Oh,
Tasty.
Yeah. It's very dimly lit also. There's just firelight basically coming from the den off to the left.
Right.
And you see
I'm not here.
at the top of the stairs in front of you, you see from this angle, you only see the man's legs, but he's wearing the same, like, pajama pants he had on in that guy's vision. So he's, like, wearing pajamas with a smoking jacket over him.
Is there space, like the staircase? Is it kind of like a sort of like an open one that, like, Holly could kind of fly up?
Yes.
Okay, because sneak attack. that is what she's going to do. Try and fly up towards him and, like, attack him with her wings.
Okay.
Wow.
Jacket off. Are you gonna, like, throw off the jacket? Or are you gonna, like,
Yeah, throw off the jacket.
rip through it with the wings?
How big is Holly?
Tiny.
Just tiny, normal size? Can she control her shape?
No.
No?
Well, she could using magic. She's not a pro at it. It might
Okay.
be costly, but she could change her shape. Yeah.
I didn't know if it changed or, if you were saying her Faerie witch, I wasn't sure if she was small like Tinkerbell or...
No, we covered this last time.
I know, but I didn't know if her appearance could change.
No, they call them fairy witches because they look like fairies because of the wings. But that's nothing special.
I see.
It's like crops have pointed ears, fairy witches have wings. Otherwise, it's just another witch.
Okay.
Except
she can fly.
Born from the fuckery of a clockwork carpenter.
Wow, attacking this poor old man in his house.
Stop breaking into his house and
yeah,
beat him up.
All right, let's roll for initiative. Yeah, do a 12-sider again.
Oh, please be nice one. 4.
He got a 6.
Oh.
So you see through Onyx's eyes briefly. Onyx was moving to hide, but the old man, the warlock, caught sight of Onyx and is now charging after. Through Onyx's eyes, you also see he had grabbed a poker from the side of the fireplace. The weapon choice of Martin Barnett.
Yes.
Well,
Season 1.
Yeah, fireplace poker, and a lantern.
There was a torch. Yes, and I used it well.
You did.
Yeah.
You swung that lantern and broke a jaw, yeah. Or knocked an eye out, I believe.
Yeah, that's when I had my mechanical arm.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to try to attack Onyx. Again, Onyx is poor thing. She can get that fire going. He misses. Onyx is going to counterattack, and this, meanwhile, Holly's jacket's off, and you are in mid-flight up those stairs. And Onyx misses with a bite. She's like a very angry spider bat right now. Just hopping side to side, hissing. Wings are up, head's up. Tail is curled into a backwards question mark like a scorpion tail. She has a little barb on the end of it. She'll stick you with that fucking thing.
Wow.
Yeah. 3-pronged attack.
Sharp teeth, too? Or?
Oh, yeah. Like razor sharp. All right, Holly. You have... I'm going to give you an advantage on whatever you're going to do because you have a surprise attack. He just thinks his house was infiltrated by bats, and now he's just realizing it's a dragon, and now he's even more pissed. He's actually, like, caught in a moment of indifference because now that he knows it's a dragon, it's like, ooh, maybe I'll just knock you out and keep you in a cage and you'll be mine.
His fortune has changed. This could be good.
No. My angry bat.
All right, Holly, what's it going to be? What's it all about, Holly?
Yeah, I'm going to try and sort of attack him from the air.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. So kind of when she's sort of like going up the stairs and kind of coming down towards him to like kind of attack him.
Like a pounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just trying to knock him out or knock him down to the ground?
Kill him.
Kill him?
Yeah.
Are you?
Is Holly wearing stilettos?
Fishnets and stilettos. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Each heel and each eye, sexy and lethal.
Ouch.
You'd feel his eyes give way and through your heels.
That should be Holly's get up.
No.
It is in my head now. Now, what are you going to use as a weapon? Because your wings can only be used as a weapon while you're on the ground. So with this pounce, what do you want to hit him with? Tooth does have a salted glass tip.
Yes, tooth. Come on, stab him.
Oh God,
Is it a dagger?
It's a spear.
A spear?
Yeah, it's a.
retractable spear?
Yeah.
Wow.
God, lethal.
She's like a Valkyrie.
Wow, you get to combine 2 pluses there. You have +3 versus magic and +4 from the air.
Whoa.
So you got a +7 to hit. So roll a 20 +7, and you have an advantage. So go ahead and roll 2 and just tell me the highest. You can also combine chips with your roll.
12 is the highest total.
Okay, you want to combine any chips with it?
Yes.
Do you have any reds or black?
If you had blue, you could.
2 reds.
2 reds. Okay, that's 6. That's 18. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Okay. All right. So yeah, cash in your 2 reds. You're not here, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the sound, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Welcome to Srap ASMR. Oh no.
Nobody needs to hear that.
Not only am I keeping it in, I am looping it and I'm sending it to you.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to say, Ray, listen to this. And then I'm going to use that clickbait they use in videos. Watch till the end. And it's going to be nothing but
The listeners are going to be like,
Yeah, somebody just
"What
turned
was
off
this whole
right now.
ASMR thing that day."
We have our theme moments, right? Okay. Okay, nice. Oh, wow. I just see this, like, wicked fairy. I could see, what is the...
What color is Holly's eyes? Red?
Oh, they're doesn't... Wait, whoa. Yeah,
Do they change
Holly's
color?
eyes do change color, don't they?
Oh, yes.
I didn't write it. Yeah, depending on her mood. Yeah, so they're probably red
They're
right
probably
now.
red right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is if this could be one of those... God, what's the name of the studio, Robin, that does like the action figures with their really, really detailed sculptures? What is the name of that? They got all kinds of down to every detail of the face and everything. I can't remember what they are. Well, they're not a sponsor, anyways. It's like I could see one of those being made of this raging fairy witch. Your knees up, wings out.
It's not McFarlane, is it?
No, but they did do a really cool Spawn.
Yeah.
But that's not the name of the studio that makes the action figures. Anyway, yeah, this is really wicked. Okay, you also get a +2 on the body chart.
Wow.
Which I'm going to give you advantage on the body chart.
Need to give us a saying, too.
Attack. Yeah, what are you going to scream?
Yeah, what's Holly going to scream?
Don't touch my kitty!
Hands off.
All right, roll 2 8-siders and give me the highest.
2 8-siders. Well, got an 8 on the first roll, so.
Holy fuck. All right. Well, I'll tell you what happens then. After I hear what Holly's going to yell. Or is she going to yell anything? She doesn't have to.
No, she's not going to yell. No, I wasn't thinking, no, she's not going to yell anything. She's still kind of thinking, even though she's like right there. Yeah, element of surprise.
That's okay. We could in the special
overdub it later.
In the special edition, we'll put in a Darth Vader. No. Yeah, 2 things happen.
We'll put it in where the other guy shot first.
Because I'm going to give Onyx an attack of opportunity. Yes, I know it's a D&D term. Shush. So dual attack from the front and the back. And 8-sider. I was hoping that's how that would go. All right. Sorry, Robin. This is going to be gross. Your spear, the tip pierces the back of his head, comes out through his mouth. At the same time, Onyx does a bolting leap, mouth wide open, and you know how Onyx's jaw can dislocate like a snake to eat. But does that and chomps his entire meat and veg. So yeah, fortunately he was dead before he felt that. But yeah, Onyx. Pretty much.
Onyx, wow.
Massive castration, but Onyx is going to be coughing up bits of zipper or buttons, trouser buttons. Yeah, and then like a vampire in Buffy, he turns to dust since it was a salted glass tip.
Wow.
You not only killed him, you sent him to Warlock Hell.
It's Holly the Warlock Killer?
Oh, that you got a reputation now.
Yeah.
Gosh, did this guy have a bounty on his head or anything?
Mm-hmm. You might want to give the local boxcar boys a call too, because looking around this place, it seems obvious he's been making spark thralls to rob other people, and that's how he's getting his food. And he just sits here in his pajamas all fucking day, sipping brandy, having charmed humans bring him food, bring him money.
Whatever he needs.
And this poor little woman who just took her last $7.38 was about to be killed and eaten for that much money.
Wow.
Good job, Holly. That was awesome. I am going to give you a blue chip.
Oh.
That was amazing. Well done. Shut up, Ray. Don't get... I know what you're going to say.
What?
Biased, nepotism, whatever.
Poor old man never had a chance.
Poor old man never had a chance.
They're just sitting there in front of his fire. All of a sudden he hears a clanging on the roof. Goes to check it out.
Yeah.
Like it's a burglar. And you see this on the news all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Kids break into other houses of old people and just rob them blind.
That was awesome. Okay, Martin, let's see how awesome your situation's going to be.
Nothing like that, I hope.
But I'm going to stop. I got to stop recording here, though. Oh, please don't let this recording fail.
This is not going.
The credits for this episode's music may be found in our show notes at steamrollersadventurepodcast.libsyn.com. All music, except where otherwise specified, is produced by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 licensing. Thank you for listening to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast. You may subscribe to the show at Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, directly from steamrollersadventurepodcast.libsyn.com, or through most podcast apps. For more about the show, and the Storycrafter's other projects, such as the Clockwork novels, the thrilling post-apocalyptic audio drama Copperheart, or the animated mockumentary comedy Whiskey Tango Furball, visit riggstories.com. Consider becoming a patron of Rigg Stories Transmedia Storycrafting at patreon.com/riggstories.